everybody, and welcome to XCW Xtra Compilations here on XC Wrestling 1 on YouTube. And I'm your host, Fletch, and I'm glad to be back. We have some awesome matches, 5 matches lined up for you here tonight on XCW Xtra. Our opening match is going to be a triple threat with 3 former XCW champions, Evan Phoenix, Jessie Justice, and Brandan Hardcore Hobbs will do battle in triple threat action. Followed up by newcomer Onyx going one-on-one with Brogan O'Shea. Let's get right into the action. XCW Xtra coming at you right now. And here we go, ladies and gentlemen. On his way to the ring is the White Rabbit, frantic Jessie Justice. And I'll tell you, a couple of years ago, 2021 was definitely a year for Jessie Justice where he became XCW champion, knocking off Hayden Vex in that historic Winds of Change match. And tonight he goes against 2 fellow former XCW champions. And he's definitely got his work cut out for him here on XCW Xtra. As he awaits his opponents, ladies and gentlemen, we want to remind you to catch all the superstar profiles, bios, upcoming events, event results, everything that you need on our official website, xcwrestling1.wixsite.com/Shelbyville. And you'll even see the profile of our next man as he gets ready to make his way to the ring now in this epic triple threat match to open XCW Xtra's The Compilations. And there he is, ladies and gentlemen, Evan Phoenix, a man who won S.2 E.4 to become XCW champion in 2020, had a hell of a run as champion. Evan's done just about everything that there is to do in XCW. And Evan Phoenix and Jessie Justice are no strangers to each other, as the two had a heated rivalry in 2022, where Jessie just pretty much drove Evan and his manager Luke Blaze insane, chasing him around town, ruined the naming of the street and the key to the city ceremony for Evan Phoenix. Jessie Justice definitely been a thorn in the side of Evan Phoenix, but not only was he a thorn in the side of Evan Phoenix, he has been a thorn in the side of this man who is about to make his entrance right now. We're talking about Brandan Hardcore Hobbs. These guys have a history that goes back many, many years. And at one point, Brandan Hardcore Hobbs was even the man that injured Jessie Justice's knee, that put Jessie Justice on the shelf for 2 years. And there he is, the man from Werewolf Hollow.
Hello.
Brandan Hardcore Hobbs, the man who in 2022 would unify the XCW Extreme title with the XCW or with the XAWA Hardcore Championship. And as we know now, the XCW Hardcore Championship, which is currently held by Brogan O'Shea. And of course, Brogan O'Shea is no strangers to any of the men involved in this triple threat match. But I'll tell you, Brandan Hobbs is an intimidating force in the XCW. And though we've seen him retire at Summer Mania, he's still revered as one of the most intimidating men in XCW's long 20-year history. The bell has sounded, and here we go. Brandan Hobbs, Evan Phoenix, Jessie Justice, triple threat, and we have Brandan Hobbs teaming up on Jessie Justice in the early goings of this match. And Irish whip from Evan Phoenix into, oh my God, a big uppercut to Jessie Justice by Brandan Hobbs as he now goes to work on Evan Phoenix. Hard punch and chop combination and a forearm for Evan himself. Brandan Hobbs firmly in control of the early goings of this match. Off the ropes goes Brandan Hobbs and a big knee drop down across the head and shoulder region of Evan Phoenix.
Yeah.
Brandan Hobbs is now going to work on the knee of Evan Phoenix. And if Evan can't get to his feet, he surely can't get to his feet and defeat either one of them. Smart strategy from Brandan Hardcore Hobbs. Hobbs brings Jessie Justice back into the fray with an uppercut to the throat, it looks like. And what does Brandan Hobbs have in mind for Jessie Justice here? Oh, right across the knee. And Jessie Justice is out on his knees. And he finally hits the mat.
A bird.
Like I said, Brandan Hobbs has been in control of this matchup. Brandan now picks Evan Phoenix up to his feet, hard right hands, chops. He's doing everything he can to lay it in. There's another chop from Brandan. Oh, and a chop back from Evan Phoenix. And now they're exchanging hard right hands. It's Evan and Brandan. Who's going to be able to capitalize? Jessie Justice pulls himself back to his feet in the corner as Evan rocks Brandan Hobbs, and there's a boot to the face of Brandan Hobbs. Jessie goes to capitalize on it. Evan quickly breaks up the pinfall. Smart move by Evan Phoenix. Evan now in control of this match. Can he do what he needs to do to capitalize to get on top of this match and be able to defeat two legends in Jessie Justice and Brandan Hobbs? Oh, and a curb stomp by Evan Phoenix. He goes for the pinfall, 2, and a kick out quickly by Brandan Hobbs. Jessie Justice is crawling, attempting to get back to his feet. Evan Phoenix helps him the rest of the way up, but headbutt from Evan, and I think it rocked both of them a little bit. Now Jessie comes back with a headbutt of his own. Both men are out on their feet here. And both men go down. Brandan Hobbs sees what just transpired here. Smart of Brandan Hobbs go for the pin here. 2, and a kick out on Evan Phoenix. And now Brandan's going to try his luck with Jessie Justice, but Jessie gets to the bottom rope. And no, is he biting him? Brandan Hobbs is just biting down on the face of Jessie Justice. Brandan Hobbs and Jessie Justice, respectively, are both unorthodox superstars here in XCW. Evan trying to get back to his feet. Brandan Hobbs trying to shake the cobwebs. Jessie Justice back to his feet. This is anybody's game at this point. Jessie with a stunner to Evan. Evan smartly rolls to the outside to avoid getting pinned by Jessie Justice. Jessie, Bulldo bomb to Brandan Hobbs. Could this be it? 2, and no. A kick out from Brandan Hobbs. What an unbelievable back and forth triple threat match to kick off XCW Extras, the compilations here. And there's a drive-by by Evan Phoenix out of nowhere. Jessie to his feet, waiting on Brandan Hobbs to turn around, and he does the hardcore drive. He moved Brandon's own move against him, 2, but no, it doesn't do any good. Evan Phoenix breaks up the pin.
Together.
Evan and Jessie to their feet. But instead of going after each other, they go after the monstrous Brandan Hobbs. And it looks like these guys are setting up for... Oh no! Brandan reversed it into a double hardcore drive. 2, 3, no, wait. He broke up his own count.
Nope. Oh, come on. Work down.
Brandan Hobbs tried to pin both of them at the same time and couldn't quite get Jessie Justice over. He broke up his own 3. That might not have been a smart decision for Brandan Hobbs. He goes to hook him and does it again for good measure this time. 1, 2, 3, and that's it. In convincing fashion, Brandan Hardcore Hobbs has defeated Evan Phoenix and Jessie Justice here tonight on XCW Extra. What a match. Jessie Justice ended up with a shoe. He's in La La Land. He don't know where he's at. But nonetheless, Brandan Hardcore Hobbs pulls out the victory. And if this is the last time that we see Brandan Hardcore Hobbs in action, he goes out on top with a win over 2 former XCW champions. And what a legacy that man has left behind. Hell, look at the carnage
I did it again.
that this man has left behind.
The rabbit fucking bit me.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we have more action here on the XCW Xtra Compilation. It's now time, Onyx, one-on-one, Brogan O'Shea. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen, one-on-one action here on XCW Xtra as we see the video play for one of XCW's most prominent superstars, a former XCW champion, former international champion, hardcore champion. We're talking about none other than Brogan O'Shea, the Rambler, and there he is. He is on his way to the ring right now for one-on-one action with Onyx. And the Forgotten Gem Onyx has definitely made a name for himself here in the XCW since debuting in 2022, and it's going to be awesome to see these guys tie up one-on-one in action here on XCW Xtra. And here we go, ladies and gentlemen. The Forgotten Gem is on his way to the ring now. Here's Onyx.
Weighing at 185 pounds, he is the Forgotten
Onyx has made quite the name for himself, ladies and gentlemen, in XCW. Against his own will, he has been added to Blaze Entertainment alongside Evan Phoenix and their manager, Luke Blaze. But that hasn't stopped Onyx from trying to do the right things, trying to progress as a superstar in the ring and get to the top by any means necessary. And that's exactly what he's going to do in this one-on-one match with Brogan O'Shea. He's going to try to win this match by any means necessary. And here we go. We wait for the referee, Festus, to call for the bell. Here we go. He calls for the bell. We are on our way. Onyx, Brogan O'Shea one-on-one here on XCW Xtra, and a nice tie-up. And immediately, Brogan O'Shea goes for a clothesline, fast-paced action. Missed 2. Onyx with a big clothesline of his own. And you have to expect this fast-paced action to start the match. Brogan O'Shea using that veteran mentality, though. Irish whip into the corner. He hits a hard. Oh, and a big bulldog there. The Belfast Bulldog by Brogan O'Shea, who's firmly in control after a fast-paced start to this match. Hip toss from Brogan O'Shea on Onyx here. And he goes to the well once again with another hip toss. Brogan O'Shea, I'll admit, is making things look easy in the early goings of this match. And a third hip toss. Goes for the pinfall here, too, and a kick out. He's just trying to wear Onyx down, which is a smart play by Brogan O'Shea. Onyx a little bit quicker, a little bit younger than him. But Brogan O'Shea has that veteran mentality. And what's he doing here? Back body drop from Brogan O'Shea to Onyx here. And I'm impressed. Brogan O'Shea has found a way to stay in control of Onyx. Keep him grounded. Nice body slam there by Brogan O'Shea on Onyx. Well, ladies and gentlemen, you can get the gear from both of these guys, Onyx and Brogan O'Shea, if you go to xcwshopzone.threadless.com and pick up their merch there. There's a kick out at 2 by Brogan O'Shea as Onyx is in control for the first time in this matchup. Onyx pulls Brogan back to his feet, but no. Oh! A unique move by Brogan O'Shea there on Onyx, too. And a kick out the last second by Onyx. And Brogan O'Shea looks a little frustrated. Is he going to be able to pull him up, hit that last call, and put him away? No, Onyx with a kick low. Famouser down on Brogan O'Shea. Can Onyx find a way to capitalize on this and be able to put Brogan away? There it is! Could this be the opening he needed? And it is. Onyx with a huge win here on XCW Xtra Compilations. You have to be impressed to see Onyx defeat Brogan O'Shea, a former XCW champion, so early in his career. And now, ladies and gentlemen, let's go back to Fletch in the studio. What some amazing action to kick off XCW Xtra here tonight. But the action's not over, ladies and gentlemen. We have a special treat coming up for you right now. It is a match between Jay Ellis, fan favorite newcomer here in XCW over the past couple of years, and he's going one-on-one with somebody who was always a fan favorite here in the XCW, a man that everyone loves to see back in action, and I'm talking about none other than Grim Reefer. Let's go to that match right now. And here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Grim Reefer, a man who was a mainstay in the early days of XCW, making his way to the ring. We don't see much of Grim Reefer these days, but when we do, it's sure to be a good time. And there he is, ladies and gentlemen, Grim Reefer. He's admiring his own video as he smokes and makes his way to the ring. And Reefer is just happy to be here. And he should. The opportunity for him to get into ring is few and far between. But when he does, it's always exciting. It's always entertaining. And I'm not really sure what Grim Reefer is trying to do. If he's trying to hide underneath the ring. Let's just say that Grim Reefer is a unique cat. And Reefer trying to offer his left-handed cigarette out to the crowd as he enters the ring the hard way.
And introducing his
Grim Reefer, ladies and gentlemen. It's going to be an interesting match, to say the very least, but his opponent is no one to sleep on. Another fan favorite here in the XCW. We're talking about none other than Jay Ellis, a former XCW Tag Team Champion, a former XCW International Champion. He's won multiple championships in his time with FWL Future Wrestling Legends. And here he comes, Jay Ellis, on his way to the ring. And this is not the way I expected to see these two start this match, but well, anything can happen here in XCW. And it doesn't look like these guys are enemies, but tonight only one of them can walk out with a win, as Jay Ellis goes one-on-one with Grim Reefer. This should be the most interesting match you're ever going to see on XCW Xtra, pretty much ever. I can probably guarantee that.
This shit right here I got from Barack Obama. Barack Obama? Yeah. Damn, that's not racist. That's not racist. I need his blood. That's fire. I almost fell out. Alright, don't waste it now. You guys want this? Steve-O, make sure you don't burn me. I'll try now. Oh, I'll burn you.
And looks like the extracurricular is now out of the ring. Now we just await for this match to begin here. Here we go. Jay Ellis, Grim Reefer one-on-one here on XCW Xtra Compilations. High five to start.
It's me and you. No. Yeah. No, I like you. I like you too, but it's friendly competition. Friendly competition. Come on, guys.
And I wonder, is this match ever gonna officially begin? As Reefer chases special guest referee Steve-O around the ring.
I'm good, bud. Yeah, I guess me and you.
And there's a lockup. Grim Reefer, Jay Ellis officially begins here. Nice side headlock from Jay Ellis, but Reefer on the ropes. He's trying to get the hold broken, and it worked. Did I mention this is going to be one of the most unorthodox matches in XCW history?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
There's a poke in the eye. I don't know if he even meant to do that on purpose, but Grim Reefer may be blinded. He may not be able to complete this match.
But here we are. Get back in the ring, guys. Come on now.
Ellis now on the outside. Throws Grim Reefer back into the ring.
Ow. I thought you were my friend. No, you're not. What? Huh? I can't see.
Oh, and a headbutt from Jay Ellis. And now he's going to put Reefer to sleep, it looks like. And Reefer looks like he's slowly going out here. The referee goes to check him, but Reefer just magically wakes back up.
I'm done.
And, well, that did not work out.
That was nice, but I don't know. You kicked me in my face!
On all fours, he gets a boot to the face.
That's what she said. Not racist!
And this has got to be the most unorthodox match I think I've ever witnessed in XCW. Is that Reefer trying to... I think Reefer just tried to pee on Jay Ellis.
Bad girl! Bad girl!
Now both men sit in the corner. And thus far, I mean, if you're looking for hot wrestling action, you're not going to find it in this match.
Get back in here now! One!
And Reefer's upset.
Don't make him count the three. You can't count that.
Reefer not having a good time with these ropes.
This is wrestling.
Reefer goes, but Reefer goes down with a hard clothesline from Jay Ellis. What the hell is going on? This is just wild, ladies and gentlemen. And Reefer goes for the splash in the corner on Jay Ellis, and he gets it. Can Reefer capitalize? Can he hit him with the one-hitter? Or the smoke out to put Jay Ellis away? He puts him back into the corner. Headbutt to the chest. Another headbutt to the chest from Grim Reefer. And what in the world? Reefer dances with Jay Ellis before getting him up. It looks like he's trying to set him up for the smoke out, and no, it's just an airplane spin. Reefer, dizzy his own. Oh, right into the rear naked choke by Jay Ellis. And the referee checks him. 1, 2, 3. And that's it, ladies and gentlemen. A rear naked choke puts Grim Reefer to sleep. And Jay Ellis is the victor of this match, ladies and gentlemen. We still have more to come here on XCW Xtra Compilations. Stay tuned. It has been a show to remember, ladies and gentlemen, here on XCW Xtra Compilations. But we're not done yet. The semi-main event and your main event are coming up next. As first, we'll see another triple threat match here tonight. A match that will see James Cerebral, Jaxsin Law, and Ox Cannon. Yes, you heard that right. Ox Cannon in action here on XCW Xtra's Compilations, as we've seen him make a small return in 2022, and he is in action. And then our main event here on XCW Xtra is going to see an amazing match, an instant classic match between newcomer Hunter Halcyon as he goes one-on-one with Brady Branson in our main event here on XCW Xtra's Compilations. Without further ado, let's get into the action. Let's go to Ox Cannon, Jaxsin Law, James Cerebral, triple threat right now. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Triple threat action here on XCW Xtra, as we are about to be joined by Jaxsin Law.
Around the land, Jaxsin Law.
And here he comes, ladies and gentlemen, Jaxsin Law, who, as usual, is all business, making his way to the ring here. And Jaxsin, who debuted in late 2021, has definitely made a name for himself in the XCW, but not only in XCW, but around the world. A well-traveled backyard wrestler is Jaxsin Law, also known by his name Captain Law in other promotions, including Critical Backyard Wrestling. And Jaxsin Law is going up against some men that he doesn't know very well here tonight. The first one being this man right here, the untamable James Cerebral. And James Cerebral, probably one of the most famous XCW stars of all time. One of the founding fathers of the team The Untouchables, as well as one of the steady members of EBW, one of the most prolific and important teams in XCW history, a team that nearly put XCW out of business back in 2014. But one of the men to stop James Cerebral dead in his tracks is this man right here, a man that we haven't seen a lot of since 2015. We're talking about none other than Ox Cannon, the unstoppable Ox Cannon. It's great to see him here in an XCW ring. And this is the first time in 7 years that Ox Cannon be in an XCW ring, and he's got a tall task, one of his biggest enemies, and James Cerebral and newcomer Jaxsin Law. And Ox shows that he's not afraid. He gets right in the face of Jaxsin Law and shoves him. This is going to be a crazy triple threat match, ladies and gentlemen. And if you don't know the history between Ox Cannon and James Cerebral, go back, check out their history, including the International Championship cage match that the two had. And Ox Cannon goes after a cocky Jaxsin Law, but it looks like Cerebral and Ox are going to start this off in a DDT from Cerebral down on Ox Cannon in early goings, and a leg drop. The untamable leg drop across the throat of Ox Cannon from James Cerebral.
What you gonna do about that? Yeah, what you gonna do about that one, huh? Go on, Cerebral.
And here we go. Jaxsin Law is yet to get involved with this match.
Get back in there.
And now Cerebral and Jaxsin just toying with Ox Cannon. Jaxsin rolls in. Cerebral rolls out. Jaxsin Law now going to work on Ox Cannon with hard stomp to the chest there. And now Cerebral comes in. Ox with a nip up, and Cerebral is out of there again. And that's why he's Ox Cannon. He's unstoppable. Shoulder tackles to Jaxsin Law. And Ox Cannon has Jaxsin reeling here. Stomping away at Jaxsin Law's Ox Cannon. Stomping away at the knee now.
Oh, fuck you.
Here comes James Cerebral with a taste of his own medicine for Jaxsin. He was going for the how's my dictate. Jaxsin smartly rolls outside. And a moonsault from Ox Cannon. Big move from Ox. Down on Jaxsin Law. Cerebral now going to work on Jaxsin. Hard stomps. And dirty tactic there from James Cerebral, but everything is legal in triple threat rules. Ox Cannon also goes low has James Cerebral on his shoulders. What does he have in mind for Cerebral here? And a nice flapjack.
His mom's not gonna like that.
From Ox Cannon down. Could this be it? He goes for the pin. Oh, no, but Cerebral got that bottom rope. Breaks the count. Ox Cannon bringing Cerebral back into the center of the ring. Ox Cannon in control. Goes for the moonsault on James Cerebral, but I don't know if he got all of it. Cerebral with a poke to the eye of Jaxsin Law, who's still on the outside. Now Jaxsin got blurry vision, thanks in part to the untamable James Cerebral. Jaxsin rolls back in. Cerebral immediately on the attack. Ox Cannon on the outside of the ring here. Cerebral with the dictate to Jaxsin Law.
Yes, for sure.
One of the most disgusting moves in XCW history. James Cerebral now on the outside, just smothering James Cerebral's face into the mat. And now a choke. And like I said earlier, everything is legal. Triple threat rules, but there's a bicycle kick from Ox Cannon. One of those moves made famous by Ox Cannon. And he drops an elbow down across the face of Jaxsin Law. Ox Cannon got both men reeling on the outside here. Ox with a big suplex to Cerebral on the outside of the ring here. And this is the environment that Ox Cannon is used to. Oh, and a smack from Jaxsin to Ox Cannon.
You want me to do it again? You want me to do it again? Fuck you.
Jaxsin Law goes low. And then a knee to the side of the face of Ox Cannon. This triple threat is anybody's game right now. These guys are just beating the living crap out of each other. Cerebral blocks the first kick from Jaxsin with an uppercut. Ox Cannon trying to get back to his feet, but meets a boot from James Cerebral. Cerebral and Law crawls back into the ring, and it looks like Cerebral chokes Law, then steps across his face as Ox Cannon tries to pull himself back into the ring here. Ox Cannon finally back in the ring. All three men in the ring now. Cerebral and Law goes to double team Ox Cannon. But wait, no. Oh my God! What strength from Ox Cannon. There's a reason why we call him Ox Cannon. That brute strength suplexing both a 250 plus pound James Cerebral and a 300 plus pound Jaxsin Law. The power of Ox, but it might have taken too much out of Ox as James Cerebral makes it to his feet before Cannon. Cerebral trying to catch his breath here as he slowly picks Jaxsin Law back to his feet by his hair, and he just dumps Law out of the ring.
Smells like shit over here.
What does Cerebral have in mind here? And they're bouncing Law's face off of that chair, not once but twice now. Cerebral with that chair. What's he got in mind for Jaxsin Law? Oh, Brooklyn's finest. Across that chair, the seat of the chair. Ox Cannon with a chair of his own down across the midsection of Law here.
what the fuck are you gonna do?
Ox Cannon sit in that chair. On top of Law, what does Ox Cannon have in mind here? Cerebral just letting it happen. Elbow off the apron. Down across the chest of Jaxsin by Ox Cannon. Cerebral stands tall in the ring. If I were James Cerebral, I would pull one of these men in the... No, wait, oh my God! Cerebral just long darted himself over the top rope. Down on top of Jaxsin Law. Cerebral should try to roll Jaxsin in the ring right here and capitalize. That is very unorthodox of James Cerebral to do that type of move.
Let's go, Ox!
Ox Cannon now back to his feet. And after the beating that Law just took, we might just have Cerebral and Ox one-on-one here. Ox Cannon, what's he got in mind? And there's his sister Abigail, better known as Hard Knocks. But Jaxsin Law breaks up the count. Ox Cannon would have had James Cerebral beat with the Hard Knocks there if it wasn't for Jaxsin Law, who I can't believe is rolled back into the action here.
Out of my ring. Stay cheat up my ass.
Jaxsin now rolls Cerebral to the outside of the ring. Law with a hard shot to Ox Cannon. Will Jaxsin Law be able to capitalize and find a way to defeat an XCW legend such as Ox Cannon? And it looks like he's going to do the Hard Knocks of his own. And no. Oh! And now we go for a pinfall. 1, 2, and no. Jaxsin Law gets to the bottom rope. This match is not over yet. Ox Cannon, I thought, had Cerebral beat. Law broke up the count. And that time I thought he had Jaxsin Law beat. But Ox Cannon, he's not giving up yet. Oh my. What does Ox have in mind here? Flapjack! To Jaxsin Law, and that is a big man. But once again, that strength of Ox Cannon comes into play. Can Ox capitalize? Can he get him up? Hit the Hard Knocks and get this win before James Cerebral gets back. And that's exactly what he's going to try to do here. Hard Knocks. Could this be enough? 1, 2, and it is. Ox Cannon.
Here's your winner.
In a brutal match, comes out with a victory. Unbelievable. Ox Cannon, ladies and gentlemen. What an amazing showing from James Cerebral. An amazing showing from Jaxsin Law. However, it was not enough to defeat an XCW legend like Ox Cannon here on XCW Xtra Compilations. Our main event still to come. And here we go, ladies and gentlemen. You hear that music? That is the music of one Brady Branson, who is on his way to the ring here on XCW Xtra Compilations main event. And I'm excited to see this match unfold, ladies and gentlemen.
Camera only has one bar.
Oh, shit. 180 pounds. He hails.
Brady Branson, a man who has done it all, now three-time XCW champion, a former international champion. He's done it about all. And ladies and gentlemen, he's got quite the opponent tonight, however. A newcomer in XCW, a man who made his debut in early 2022. We're talking about Hunter Halcyon, Mr. Summer Mania Cup winner, as well as a former XCW Tag Team Champion. And this will be their first one-on-one meeting. A little fun fact, though, Brady Branson had a huge hand in training Hunter Halcyon.
What's up, XCW Extra?
And I'm sure that Hunter
Oh my god, it's a sunny day.
will even tell you himself that a lot of his training came from Brady Branson. This should be a fun, instant classic of a match between Hunter Halcyon and Brady Branson here.
You want after this?
And ladies and gentlemen, we thank you for joining us here tonight. For more on XCW, go and check out all of our platforms. XC Wrestling 1 on Twitter, XC Wrestling 1 on Instagram, XCW Shelbyville on Facebook, and instantly he goes for the SOS and quickly gets out of it, but oh my God! A clothesline from Brady turned Hunter Halcyon completely inside out. And immediately goes for the pin too, but that pin's not enough as he lifts the leg of Brady Branson, but it wasn't enough strength to keep him from stomping down on the chest, as now Brady goes to work on the knee of Hunter Halcyon. And with ease, Brady just picks Hunter Halcyon up. What has he got in mind? And he's swinging him around and slams him in an unorthodox powerbomb. And what does Brady have in mind here? Could he be going for plead the fifth? And he does, but he misses. Hunter Halcyon moves out of the way, now goes to the top himself, but Brady capitalizes on it immediately and goes on the attack. Oh! Driving his foot into the spine of Hunter Halcyon. Brady Branson, hard right shot to the back of the head of Hunter Halcyon. But Hunter's got that fighting spirit. He tries to fight back, and there's the X Factor from Hunter Halcyon. Nice spinning heel kick from Hunter Halcyon onto Brady Branson. Could this be enough to put him away? Two, and a kick out. And look at the submission applied from Hunter Halcyon on Brady Branson, just trying to rip his arm out of socket.
Do you quit?
And Brady trying everything he can. Now it looks like he's got Hunter Halcyon hooked, stretching him out. And Brady Branson back to his feet now. Another hard shot to the back of the neck of Hunter Halcyon. Now he's got him in a full Nelson. What does Brady have in mind here? As he's got Hunter Halcyon hooked. And now, nice move, the glam slam from Brady Branson. Two, and a kick out from Hunter Halcyon. I thought Brady had him there. Brady staying firmly in control, brings Hunter Halcyon back to his feet. He goes to set him up, meet the feet. And that's got to be all she wrote for Hunter Halcyon. 1, 2, 3, and it is.
The winner of this match as a result of this meatball.
Hunter Halcyon did everything he could to stay in this match, but it wasn't enough to defeat Brady Branson in our XCW Extra main event. Well, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. XCW Xtra Compilations comes to an end once again. Those were 5 banger matches that you can't see anywhere else except for here on XCW Xtra. But ladies and gentlemen, we are out of time. I want to thank you for joining us. We will see you next time here on XCW Xtra Compilations.